Hello YouTubers, it's me again, Andrew Kelsall, and I do believe the Lord has given me another dream, which I believed is in relation to the mark of the beast. Let's check that this is recording. Yep. So anyway, I will get straight to it. This is the town where I live, and in this dream, I was on this street here. I've only just realised when I brought up Google Maps that this street is actually called Cross Street. So let's get the little yellow man. Notice here how where it says Top Street, Town Street, Close Street. When I was growing up these streets, instead of being grass, were houses like these, big rows of terrace houses, because my town used to be a mining town, so lots of these terrace houses. So these, over the years, druggies moved in and everywhere got like robbed and all the houses got stripped out of pipes and all sorts, so they ended up knocking them all down. So now it's just grass until they build new houses. And there were some shops here where it's now grass, but if you actually drop the man onto Google Maps, it's like going back in time. It's like, oh no, depends where you drop the man. So now it's grass where these houses have been knocked down. Go back here. This is like going back in time. There you go, the houses suddenly reappear. So like the shots from this bit are actually, so there you go. The shots from this bit are actually older. So anyway, in my dream, notice that red pickup truck there is actually there on the aerial photograph, and it's now on this photograph as well, which is quite bizarre. Oh, the back. I used to go to this fish and chip shop as a lad at night times. I was playing out with my friends. So anyway, in my dream, I was driving along this road here. Oop, now they've gone. Driving along this road here, although in my dream there was buildings to the left and to the right. When I got to about this point here, I nearly drove into where is it? A green garage door, bizarrely. I was in my pickup truck. All my dreams in relation to what I do here on YouTube and my online ministry, as it were, they always feature my white pickup truck. I nearly crashed into one of these doors, and in my dream, I actually thought to myself, whoa, I had a dream that I was going to drive into, no, I was going to nearly drive into a green garage door, and I missed. And I did miss. I thought that was quite bizarre. And furthermore, it's like last week, I was actually driving behind a pickup truck in my wife's car, and a white car nearly like side-swiped me on the side, because I like cut into a lane without indicating, but it reminded me of this dream. But anyway, so as I got to this point here, down at the bottom, right down here, I mean, again, back when I was a lad, years and years ago, all this was terrace houses, and there were like shops on the corner, that kind of thing, and these houses went all the way up to the top. That's rare, blue skies in Britain. Anyway, so yes, as I got to this point, I'm not sure all the details of the dream. Around here was like a big entranceway, and there was something behind. And out in this entranceway, there was a giant yellow digger, and it needed to come out of this entranceway. So I went round the corner here, and I went through another entranceway. I mean, in real life, there weren't any entranceways when these were houses. They were just like these. But there was an entranceway, and I parked up here, and I had to let this digger through or something like that. I'm not sure what that was. But I came back out with my pickup truck or something like that, and I looked through this entranceway. It was like a big tunnel, and behind this tunnel there was a huge elephant. As far as I can remember, it was sort of like sat up, and I'm talking like giant, as in like King Kong size, not like absolutely huge, taller than these trees sort of thing. I noticed that on the elephant's head, right at the dead center of its forehead, it had a Freemason symbol. So it had this set square and compass with this G on, which is the symbol of Freemasonry. And I just had a quick look on this site. I use for a lot of things sometimes if I want a really quick synopsis about what Freemasonry is. It's like I've obviously heard about it before and that kind of thing. There's quite a good note on this. If you want to read this article, just go to Got Questions in Freemasonry. It says, by this article, we are not claiming that all involved in Freemasonry are cultists, or that Freemasons believe all the items mentioned below. It goes on to say that Freemasonry at its core is not a Christian organisation, and they have been, godly men who have been Freemasons. I do believe the late Billy Graham was one. So it's a bit like, sometimes the Roman Catholic Church, when you do have true believers in there for some reason. And I suppose what this article is saying is there are true believers who are Freemasons, but at its core, Freemasons, I'll just read it down here, we find that the only belief requirement to be a Freemason is that you believe in the true and living God. It's not that you believe in the true and living God, but rather that one must believe in the existence of a supreme being, which includes the gods of Islam, Hinduism, or any other world religion. So it's not a Christian organisation at its core. And if you see here, this symbol they've got for Freemasonry as the Illuminati eye in the centre, and the Illuminati, they are a Luciferian cult who worship Satan. But the ones who worship Satan obviously believe in Satan. They believe in the one true God as well. They choose not to worship God, but to worship Satan. And I believe at its core as well that the one world religion is a cohesion of several world religions: Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and all that kind of thing, Hinduism, and they want to roll it all into one world religion. And since having that dream, bizarrely, I was working on a project for a client yesterday. I'm a graphic designer, and here you can see I came across 3 images whilst searching for a totally unrelated image. I was searching for images of people. Wait a second, let's have a drink of coffee. And I came across these images in the photo library, and these are like the Hindu small g god Ganesh, I do believe, often shown as a elephant who can walk. And here the elephant has got red dots, which is like the Hindu thing, on their foreheads. So in my dream, the Freemason symbol, was here in the centre of their foreheads. This is another picture. The centre of this one's forehead is like a little dot. I've seen some other images before. If you go and check out images on Google and so forth. And this one's like a female version. I'm not sure if it's Ganesh or what. And they got this what looks like it's a Hindu symbol. I think was it called a purpleoma or something similar. And it does have another symbol below, which is like a U shape with a dot. That is one of the symbols that I investigated a long time ago in this investigation in regards to the mark of the beast. So anyway, what do I believe this dream means? I do believe possibly it means that the mark of the beast in some way, shape or form could be related to India, because that's where the Indians worship this Ganesh figure. I know they do in other countries as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe I need to do some more research. I think Malaysia as well. But it does remind me, I've been working a lot lately on, I'm a graphic designer, and I've also been doing some personal stuff in regards to advertising. And I found out, and there was a lot of on one of these Facebook groups I was on, that there were some people, like last year, I think it was last year, complained that they couldn't do anything online unless they had this GST number. And all Indians had to have a GST number. I think it's GST. A GST number in order to do business online and to sell online and that kind of thing. So maybe this, in my opinion, this dream that I had with this huge elephant has got to do with that. Maybe the mark of the beast has something to do with India, comes out of India, and something to do with Freemasonry. So that's my interpretation of it, although if you have an interpretation, please let me know in the comments below if you are a born-again believer. I'm unsure in regards to what the pickup truck actually means. Sorry, not the pickup truck, the actual digger, the yellow digger. I think I pretty much know what the pickup truck means for that dream, but I'm not sure what the digger means, the yellow digger. I'm not sure about what the green garage doors. And there's also the case that the location of this in my dream, it was on 3 streets that have now been knocked down. Whoa, it's only just occurred to me. Anyway, that should actually be obvious. Yes, these streets have been knocked down, and I saw a digger in my dream. Yes, these streets were once solid brick houses, and now there's nothing there but grass. It's this, the houses have been taken away, and they were knocked down by big yellow diggers, I suppose. And also the fact that in my dream I was on Cross Street as well. So yeah, so there's some connections. Cross Street, and the names of the streets, as can be seen, is Top Street, Town Street, and Close Street as well. So if you've got a gift of interpretation, let me know. I'm believing this is a dream about the Mark of the Beast. And you know, if I'm wrong or anyway, or if you've got an interpretation, just let me know and pray about it. So, Lord willing, I will see you in the next video.